Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi YouTube family members, hope you must be doing fine. Pray for me, I pray for you. Tit for tat. Let's get started. The next version, the next episode of Black Magic, 𝐴𝑢𝑡ℎ𝑜𝑟 𝑀.𝐴 𝑅𝑎ℎ𝑎𝑡. Masood opens his eyes in hospital. He's on the bed. His whole body is paining because he was beaten brutally. Because he had murdered Hakim Sadullah. Now the police constable, he comes inside, have a glance, just wanted to confirm that whether Masood has got his consciousness back or not, tells the doctor comes, checks, and then hands over the patient to the police. Now Masood is brought in the prison. He is brought in prison where Hakim Sadullah's son is waiting for him. He wants Masood to be punished very badly. Before that, before presenting Masood before the police inspector, 𝑚𝐴 𝑅𝑎ℎ comes and meets him, arranges an advocate who comes and who says to Masood that he has to pretend that he has some kind of disease. He is facing some kind of fits, and when that conditions happen, so he doesn't come to know. And in that condition, in that pure madness, he doesn't do these kind of things intentionally. So Masood repeats all this statement before the police inspector and Hakim Sadullah's son. Hakim Sadullah's son gets angry. He says he's a liar. He killed my father brutally. I'm not gonna leave him. I'm gonna make him die. Then he leaves. The police inspector says that night time, 9 o'clock, he should be presented in the drawing room. Masood doesn't know what is drawing room, but when he meets 𝐴𝑚 𝑅𝑎ℎ, he tells him about the drawing room, and 𝐴𝑚 𝑅𝑎ℎ gets worried. He goes night time. When he is brought into the drawing room, unexpectedly, the police inspector is in a very pleasant mood. Laughingly, he asks question, and then he says that whatever the statement you are giving here, you have to say into the court. He writes his statement, notes down his statement, and then afterwards, Masood comes to know that 𝐴𝑚 𝑅𝑎ℎ had given 10,000 rupees as a bribe for not beating Masood. Now Masood realizes that because of him, now his family members has to spend money also, and they are in trouble. They wants to save him. Masood is in trouble, family members in trouble. He is presented before the court, and in court he has to repeat the same statement. Before going to the court, night falls and he is put into jail, into prison. Night time, another prisoner is brought in his barrack, in his prison, and he just goes and starts sleeping. While sleeping, he is snoring very loudly. That disturbs Masood, and Masood goes to that prisoner, tries to wake him up and says him that please, I'm getting disturbed, please stop snoring. But he is shocked, he is surprised, because there is no prisoner. But Ghuriya Charan is smiling and asks him, are you enjoying? So now, what's your deal? What are you going to do? He gets angry and he strangulates he strangulates 𝑚𝑎𝑠𝑢𝑟. Police people, they shout, they come inside, they start beating him, and hardly, very hardly, they just lose the grip. But it is too late because the prisoner is dead. He gets surprised that there was a dead body of a person, of the prisoner, not 𝑚𝑎𝑠𝑢𝑟. And he is so much confused because few minutes ago 𝑚𝑎𝑠𝑢𝑟 was there smiling and he was killing 𝑚𝑎𝑠𝑢𝑟 because he wanted to kill the devil. But instead he killed an innocent man who doesn't have to do anything with that. Now he feels pity, but he cannot do anything. Now, instead of one murder, two murders charges are on Masood. Now Masood is presented before the court, and Masood's advocate tries to prove him a crazy madman. He is sent into an examination center where the team of doctors decides that he doesn't have any kind of mental problem. And then finally, he is given the death punishment. Now, Masood has to die. There is no other choice. Our hero has to die. He is going to die. So, the day comes when Masood is going to be hanged. He is about to be hanged. Masood was carried towards the death cell, towards the place where he is about to be hanged. But he feels someone on his shoulder, giggling on his neck. He feels something very bad, and something that is approaching towards his head, and he thinks that something is sitting on his head. He watches here and there, but the police inspectors, the constables, they are far away from him. So who is he? And then suddenly a voice comes. Are you enjoying me, Asad? Are you gonna die now? What are you gonna do now? Don't you wanna live? Masood gets surprised. And he asks 𝑚𝑎𝑠𝑢𝑟, is there any chance? Now you can see, I'm going to be hanged. Now go away. You cannot do anything now. You have finished me. But 𝑚𝑎𝑠𝑢𝑟 laughs diabolically. He says, you don't know about me. I will not let you die. I will do something for you because you have to do the work for me. You are for me and I'm for you. Now we are tightened with a rope. We have been fastened. Nobody can separate us. But he doesn't realize what's rubbish 𝑚𝑎𝑠𝑢𝑟 is talking about. And he is brought towards the hanging place. He was about to be hanged. The rope is put and tightened around his neck, and the bolt is released, open. Now he thinks, it seems that he is touching to the ground. Something soft touches to his feet, and someone opens his rope around his neck, and that's the end of his story. In the next episode, we will come to know what happens next. Get ready for the adventures of Masood, and you are going to enjoy it very much. If you like my stories, just hit that red button, subscribe my channel, like it, and then share it with your friends. Thanks a lot.